The investigation contingency is by far the most crucial part of the escrow process, so let's discuss it in detail. My name is Antho Zueck, Mr. Hyperlocal, broker associate with Bullock Real Estate Services. Imagine a buyer wants to purchase a home. They've toured and it looks good, so they make their offer and it gets accepted. Immediately upon acceptance, the investigation contingency time period begins. The purpose of this contingency is to allow the buyer to closely examine the property's condition as well as any other aspects that are important to them. Let's take a look at paragraph 12. In section B, it states that buyer investigations include but are not limited to inspections regarding any physical attributes of the property or items connected to the property, such as a general home inspection, an inspection for lead-based paint, an inspection specifically for wood-destroying pests and organisms, and any other specific inspections of the physical condition of the land and improvements. To accomplish this, the buyer will hire a roster of inspectors to examine all areas of the home. Some common types of inspections are general home, roof, termite, sewer scope, mold, pool, and HVAC. But physical inspections aren't everything. The investigation contingency also allows investigation of any other matter affecting the property other than those that are specified as separate contingencies. These other matters could include the area's crime rate, public schools, the neighbors, local politics, and even the buyer's daily commute from the property to work. That's right, a buyer is allowed to utilize the investigation contingency to cancel the purchase if they are dissatisfied with any aspect of the property, including how long their new daily commute may take. The only limitation is that the reason for canceling must be given in good faith. Some other important things to note. The buyer shall neither make nor cause to be made invasive or destructive investigations, nor shall they bring any government employee to the property. The seller, for their part, needs to make the property available for the inspections and keep the utilities on for testing, but they are not obligated to move any personal property around. At the end of the investigation time period, the buyer needs to deliver written copies of all inspection reports to the seller. If the buyer determines they are satisfied with the home, then it's time to remove the contingency and proceed with the transaction. But if the buyer finds issues they want to address, then they are welcome to either cancel the transaction or negotiate for repairs, credits, or an adjustment to the purchase price. Once buyer and seller come to an agreement, then the buyer will remove the investigation contingency and can no longer cancel the agreement based on these factors. If the investigation contingency time period expires, then the seller is also entitled to cancel the agreement after delivering to the buyer a notice to perform. This keeps the home from being tied up indefinitely in escrow, so the seller can get the home back on the market and find other buyers. And that's all you need to know about the investigation contingency. It is by far the biggest hurdle for both parties to clear during the escrow process, but once you're past it, most transactions experience smooth sailing. If you have any questions on the investigation contingency or any other topic, you're welcome to contact me directly. I'd be happy to chat with you. My name is Antho Zueck, Mr. Hyperlocal, broker associate with Bullock Real Estate Services. If you learned something here, please give the video a like. Thank you for watching.